all of the progress that we've made, all of it, is at risk. Donald Trump is attacking our communities, and the uncertainty and turbulence are overwhelming for too many. Illinoisans experienced profound trauma during Operation Midway Blitz. Before Minneapolis, Trump's masked ICE and CBP agents with assault weapons came to Chicago in unmarked cars, and they wreaked havoc for months in our neighborhoods. You know, for generations, Unidos has fought to expand economic opportunity, to protect civil rights, and ensure that Latino families have a seat at every table where decisions are made. And I'm especially proud of the partnership that we've built with Unidos in Illinois, where we have 27 of your affiliates directly serving the over 2.4 million Latinos that call Illinois home. You know, we have the 5th largest Latino community in America. Very proud of that. And I know it's not much compared to your next governor that you're going to see, Michelle Lujan Grisham, but we're really proud of the folks that make up the communities all across the state of Illinois. Across Chicago and Illinois, families originally from San Juan and from Michoacan and from Jalisco and from Guanajuato and from Central and South America have all worked to build glorious communities like Pilsen and La Vita and Humboldt Park, where Hispanic American pride is on display every single day. In Chicago, we celebrate Hispanic heritage at world-renowned cultural institutions like the National Museum of Mexican Art. Yeah. We also host the National Museum of Puerto Rican Arts and Culture. Because Latinos have helped to write the story of Illinois and, of course, of America. Countless parents working hard to give their children greater opportunities. Entrepreneurs building businesses. Students pursuing their dreams, all of whom make our communities and our nation stronger. That is why we must create the conditions for everyone to thrive. Affordable housing and healthcare, excellent schools, safe neighborhoods, entrepreneurship, and good jobs. With the help of our local partners and Unidos, I've pursued a policy agenda that has had real results for our Hispanic families. Illinois' Latino high school students, I'm very proud of what I'm about to tell you. Illinois' Latino high school students now have achieved the highest graduation rate in the history of our state. And getting a college education is now more affordable than ever, as Latino students who pay no tuition and fees at Illinois colleges has more than doubled during my term in office. We've expanded economic opportunity, with Illinois now home to more than 140,000 Latino-owned businesses. Latino homeownership in Illinois exceeds the national average by 8 percentage points. And among the biggest states in America, Illinois has narrowed the wealth gap between our white and Latino communities to one of the smallest gaps in the nation, better than California, better than Florida, better than New York, better than Texas. And those outcomes don't happen by accident. They happen because advocates like you spoke up, and because Illinois has leadership that listens. Our commitment to success for our Latino communities will never waver. But right now, all of the progress that we've made, all of it, is at risk. Donald Trump is attacking our communities, and the uncertainty and turbulence are overwhelming for too many. Illinoisans experienced profound trauma during Operation Midway Blitz. Before Minneapolis, Trump's masked ICE and CBP agents with assault weapons came to Chicago in unmarked cars, and they wreaked havoc for months in our neighborhoods. And before Renee Good and Alex Preddy were killed, they killed Silverio Villegas Gonzalez, taking his children to daycare. That's all he was doing. And they shot Marimar Martinez, who was just protesting from her car by honking her horn and shouting La Migra. Whether a U.S. citizen, a legal resident, a dreamer, or undocumented, no one with brown or black skin, or who spoke with an accent, or whose only language was Spanish, could safely go to work, or attend church, or take their children to school. Our people, especially our children, lived with constant anxiety that an ordinary day could suddenly become life-altering. That isn't public safety. That's a targeted campaign of abuse and terror. Illinois is still dealing with the emotional and the economic fallout of that. Some businesses in La Villita, a thriving Mexican-American neighborhood, reported 50% drops in year-over-year revenue. These businesses, like candy store Dulcelandia or restaurant Nuevo Leon, are part of the cultural fabric of our city and our state, and they suffered mightily. When those ICE raids began, I pledged to the people of Illinois that we would not look away, that we would not stay silent, and we would fight this with everything that we had. We challenged their unwarranted and unlawful actions in court, and we won. And we were the first state in the nation to set up a state-sponsored accountability commission to preserve a public record of the ICE and CBP attacks so that we can pursue true justice and people could get their day in court. I'm very proud of how we responded with our state government, but I am even more proud of how the people of Illinois responded. A report found that in the past year, over a third of Chicago residents donated money and supplies or time directly to immigrant families or to Latino advocacy groups. A third. And 20% of Chicagoans carried a whistle that they would use to alert communities of ICE's presence. I saw it firsthand. People put their safety on the line to protect their neighbors. Ordinary folks stood up and spoke out and protested. In the face of cruelty and intimidation, Illinois chose solidarity and compassion, and we drove an end to the Operation Midway Blitz. But folks, real damage has been done to our people, lasting damage. Many mixed status families were torn apart. Children were traumatized. Businesses were diminished. But the resilience of our Latino communities would make you proud. We are rebuilding. We are working to overcome. Latino small business owners, farmers, and entrepreneurs who power major sectors of our economy are forging ahead undaunted. Students, teachers, and caregivers know that our state government stands with them, and Americans, Illinoisans of all stripes, stand in solidarity. The resilience and the optimism, even as the road ahead feels perilous to us all. And being in rooms like this one, honestly, fills me with pride and an unshakable faith that our best days are still ahead of us. That isn't guaranteed. We need to organize. We need to vote. We need to govern with a fighting spirit that, well, like never before. That is what Unidos has always done. Together, we have to stand up, we have to speak out, we have to be loud for America. So I have to ask all of you, are you ready for the fight? Yeah! Are you ready for the fight? Yeah! Let's work together to build a stronger and more prosperous and more just America. Thank you all very much for having me here today.